Have you ever found yourself unable to stop thinking? You think and analyze in circles, predict scenarios, and eventually feel exhausted and overwhelmed. If so, you might be caught in the trap of overthinking, a mental pattern that can dominate our lives. Today, on our psychological channel, we will explore what overthinking is and how we can deal with it. At the end of our journey through methods of dealing with overthinking, we will present to you what we believe to be the most effective technique for coping with overthinking, called the 5-5-5 task. Practicing mindfulness. The first method to cope with overthinking is practicing mindfulness, which involves focusing on the present moment. You can start with a brief meditation. Find a comfortable position, concentrate on your breath, and allow your thoughts to flow freely. When you notice your thoughts wandering, gently bring your attention back to your breath. This is a simple technique that can help you detach from the spiral of thoughts and relax your mind. For example, when you find yourself overanalyzing something like a failed meeting, take a moment to pause. Put your phone aside, sit comfortably, and close your eyes. Focus on your breath, feel the slow inhalation and exhalation filling your lungs. When you notice your thoughts starting to wander, simply observe them and let them go, refocusing on your breath. This will help release tension and bring you back to the present moment. If you want to learn more mindfulness techniques, I recommend familiarizing yourself with the material displayed in the top right corner of the screen. Mod 2: Limiting Analysis. Another effective method is limiting analysis. Instead of endlessly contemplating various possibilities and scenarios, try to set a specific time for analyzing a particular situation. Allocate, for example, 10 minutes to reflect on the problem. Once that time is up, shift your focus to taking concrete actions rather than getting stuck in a loop of thoughts. For instance, when you struggle with making a decision about a new job, give yourself 10 minutes to consider the pros and cons. Then, after that time, make a list of specific steps you can take to move closer to making a decision. It could be talking to people working in that industry, creating a list of priorities, or reflecting on your career goals. Shifting your focus to action will help you break free from the cycle of thoughts and take a tangible step forward. Method 3: 5-5-5 task. When you start feeling your thoughts overwhelming you, look around and identify 5 things you see. Then, name 5 sounds you hear. Finally, perform 5 movements with your limbs. This simple exercise will help you redirect your attention to the present moment, and break free from the tangles of overthinking. Now that you know this hack, let's move on to the methods of dealing with overthinking. Conclusion? Overthinking can be a real challenge, but it doesn't have to rule our lives. Through mindfulness practice, limiting analysis, and other effective methods, we can learn to gain control over our thoughts and regain peace of mind. Remember, it's a process that takes time and practice, but it's possible. If you feel overwhelmed by overthinking, try implementing one of these methods and observe how it affects your well-being. Let our thoughts be tools that serve us rather than a prison that confines us. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of our psychological channel. I hope these methods will help you cope with overthinking. If you have any questions or suggestions, or you want to get to know more techniques how we can deal with overthinking, please leave them in the comments below. Until next time.